Hello, my friends. So today I want to talk about faith. So there is a story, a real story that goes like that. Um, there was one person one day that he had a doubt about God, about really. I mean, he did knew a lot of concepts, but deep inside things were not quite clear for them. He couldn't quite feel what he was reading. And then one day, he was really seeking to understand and to feel what is God. And then he went out, made a prayer, and started asking to the sky or to himself what God is. And if there is indeed a God, can he feel it? And within minutes, he started feeling the breeze in the air, hearing the trees, the birds, and he soon realized that the presence of God is there, is here, is everywhere to be felt. Not in that sense of God in the past as a white hair old wise man, but in everywhere, every way, shape, or form. The expression of God constantly touching us. He is, or she, or it. God is in the breeze, in the trees, in the sun, in the birds, in the smile of a child hugging her mom. It is really everywhere. Can we just walk around in this planet and never feel it? Perhaps. Can we establish a deep connection with it? Most certainly. We have examples of people that have done it. Saint Francis of Assisi, such a deep connection with everything around him. Wasn't that a connection with God itself? So it is true that faith involves a trust, relationship with the trust. But what really is faith? In a more orthodoxic um, religion understanding, one could think that faith is believing what is not known without often asking deeper questions. The invitation that I have for you today is to reconsider that definition and that approach if that's true for you. And even if it's not, try to dive deep within and study that relationship with yourself, right? So if this blindly believing or this blind faith is not quite what the virtue of faith is, what that be? One way of thinking about it is thinking in three pillars: a deep trust in what is provided to you from God to develop yourself, to evolve. So that's what we call the providence. So a deep trust, confidence on what is provided to you. How do we do that? How can we develop this trust? That's a great question. So it will go very specific. The answer will go very specific to your specific situation. But this is also an exercise, just as it should, because faith, it's a virtue. So something that we exercise. Okay, so how can we exercise that trust in what's provided to us? Using what is provided to you in the best way you can to develop yourself, to enlighten yourself. For example, you were given a name, you were given a profession, you were given a family, you were given people that lives around you, and so much more. You were given this experience that you have in your life, and so much more. Think about everything that it was given to us, to you, and work on this exercise of developing this trust. This is one pillar. The second pillar we'll call the trust or the confidence in God's law. What is those laws? Well, we've discussed there in those laws in previous videos, but in short, what really is the what we are really referring to. We are referring to the moral laws, or this moral code or conduct. So this process of which, by doing the exercise, we will develop virtues and will reach happiness. So again, a deep sense or definition of happiness, not the circumstantial excitement of one circumstantial achievement, but something deep within, right? So this is the second level, or the second area of exercise, the second pillar that will make that the faith. And what will be the third pillar? So then the third pillar perhaps is trust, confidence in yourself. It's very interesting, right? Because if you think about it, we probably can't change what is provided to us from God. We cannot change this moral conduct or God's law. We can change ourselves. So this is the area where we actually act. It's trusting the power that you have, that I have, that we all have, to become better people, better person. So with these three levels, and all of them are exercises that we do, we may understand that what faith is. And and it's interesting because, again, it's a developing process. How different that is from blindly just saying that I believe, and that's it. That's fundamentally different. In one, you just say that you believe and stop there. In the other, you investigate, you seek, you ask questions, you seek the answers, test it out, experiment, and through time develop. So it's a faith, it's a virtue, it's something that requires reflection. It requires work. It asks for action within and with everything that it's around us. So I hope you like that thought that we are sharing, and let me know what you think. I hope you have also a very good day, and see you next time.